Hey everyone, good evening. I just wanted to pop in and do a really quick reading tonight for you guys. I had a really bad headache earlier today and my head is still feeling a little delicate, so this is going to be relatively quick, but I definitely did want to do this for you guys. This is kind of like a divine masculine check-in because I feel a strong sense of anxiety right now in many divine masculines in the collective. There is a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiousness, a lot of restlessness that I'm sensing energetically. And I just want to see what that's all about. So let's take a peek here. And right off the bat, we have the 11 card, the Cornucopia Wish Fulfillment card. So I feel like divine masculines whose energy I'm channeling are having this anxiety about how they are going to bring about their wish fulfillment. They are in the process of strengthening their root chakra. So this will give them the strength to walk away from any codependent patterns that they may be embodying right now, relationships that are no longer serving them, but they're just kind of lingering in at this time. So the more their root chakra strengthens, the more they're going to be able to walk away from these patterns, behaviors, addictions, etc. that no longer serves them. So let's see what else is going on here. I just heard a divine masculine step in to say, I have no idea how to manifest you back into my life. So I feel like this divine masculine that I am, there we go, yes, his happy family, he does not know how to bring this back into his life. So this is very synchronistic. The thinking man, he is very much right now kind of in his ego mind, in his 3D matrix-based thinking about, not really thinking about the fact that this is a divinely guided connection, or probably not even aware of it yet. This divine masculine is still in the process of awakening. He is not fully awakened yet. So and did you notice the flip that this card did right here? Like it almost came out of the deck, but it flew in and it actually flipped over and then did this again. That was very, very synchronistic of how the divine masculine's energy is presenting itself right now in the 3D physical. So this card, yes, the 5th chakra, throat chakra card in the reverse position. So this divine masculine who I'm connecting with has an extremely strong desire to communicate with the divine feminine, but he cannot find the strength to do so, as evidenced by the root chakra card that came out earlier. The Magician and the Mirror. Yes, this is definitely a twin flame connection. This is one of the 2 cards in this deck that I most strongly associate with twin flame connections. And this is also the manifestation card. So this divine masculine, just as I said earlier, does not know how to manifest reunion with his feminine. And that is just, I just heard, driving him crazy. So there you go. But he is in the process of healing, and the fact that this card came out in an upright position is telling me that he is actually on the right path to achieving his healing. So it's already in progress. And once that is complete, his door to romance with his divine feminine is going to reopen. This is a divinely destined, divinely protected connection. I am getting a strong sense that this is a connection that is in the Akashic record. So this is not something that either party necessarily has to worry about, but it is the fact that they are grounded in their 3D ego-based mind that is making them worry. Right now, what is happening is they are learning how to reconnect to source, reconnect to themselves, their intuition, and they are in the process of finding their soul purpose, because This is a connection that has a higher purpose than just reunion with one another. There's something else, a mission that this couple has on earth. And so before they can reunite, they have to be prepared for that path, which is what is happening. And that is happening through their, them being able to find their own healing before reunion, and them being able to find what truly makes them happy, what their soul song is prior to reunion. And that is what's going to make this connection fruitful. So there is some really great energy in this connection for sure. And they both are, clearing the blocks to their heart chakra. Notice that this card came out in the sideways position, which represents a somewhat stuck energy. So it looks like both parties still have some blocks in their heart chakra that is not allowing them to fully open to love and to fully be open and benefit from reunion at this point. So these blocks to the heart chakra truly need to be healed before reunion can show up in the 3D physical. But they both are expanding, they're growing, as evidenced by this World card here. And I'm also seeing a lot of like this whitish aura, whitish bluish aura here, which is symbolizing peace, serenity, and healing that they need to find within themselves. And I feel like most of that work is already done. Notice that the world over here is completely surrounded by this halo, and there are portions of it that are more illuminated than others. So I feel like a lot of these heart chakra blocks are already in the process of being cleared, but there are still many left. And I do feel like for both parties, these are inner child wounds that are more at play here. So a lot of inner child healing and work would definitely help these counterparts. Taking walks in nature, wearing protective stones and crystals to help you, and really just being this card again, you guys. Yes. Gotta find your door to personal healing and happiness. You got to do that individually before reunion can happen and be fruitful. But doing those things, as I was mentioning, is what is going to help you a lot in protecting your energy and healing those blocks in the heart chakra area. Appreciating what you already have so that you can be a vibrational match for abundance. This is really, really important for these counterparts to focus on if you are resonating with this reading. So I would really suggest making a gratitude list and, just counting your blessings every day. Victory is in the cards for you. Victory is in the stars for you. You're going to get your desired outcome, but it's just a process. So you have to be patient. Let's see if there's anything else. Yes, self-love here is really, really important, because I do feel that there is a lot of overthinking going on in the collective. If you are in that portion of the collective that's resonating with these energies and readings, so definitely focus on, being kind to yourself and not hurting yourself more by being stuck in thinking about things that happened in the past and bringing your vibration down. Really work on lifting it up for yourself and focusing on all the good things, because what you focus on is what you attract. So focus on the positive things. If your mind tends to wander to the hurtful things that happened in the past between you and your counterpart, refocus it on all the positives and watch how you attract more of that positive, high vibrational energy into your 3D physical reality. So the law of attraction and divine timing are really at play here. I can feel that. Too many cards. I'm not going to take this. Let's see. Anything else? Yes, the second chakra card. So the sacral chakra energy here also needs some work for these counterparts. I feel like both are creative in their own ways. Maybe somebody here is a poet, or is a creative writer in some sense. Maybe they write songs. Some form of creativity is definitely a very strong energy in this connection. But what sacral chakra wounds do need healing is that realizing that you are enough, that you are lovable, and that your counterpart does truly desire you. And I feel like your higher self knows this if you're resonating with this reading. But I feel like your 3D ego mind just wants to keep bringing you down and, you know, making you feel like there's something negative that you should be fixating on when there truly isn't. So it's learning to control your thoughts and emotions more than letting them have control over you, if that makes sense. So let's see here. Yes, adjacent possibilities. So right now I feel like you can pretty much go either way. If you are, you know, if your emotions are more geared towards high vibrational thinking, then you tend to flow that way for a day or a few hours, or however it's resonating for you. And as soon as negative thoughts start popping up into your head, and now mind you that that could also be happening because that is what your counterpart is fixating on. And because these connections are mirrored and you have a very strong telepathic connection, you will be able to pick up on that, but you may not always realize that that's where it's coming from. So you just kind of allow yourself to flow with that energy too. I would really highly recommend taking more firm control of your thoughts and emotions and not letting them guide how you're going to be feeling at any moment in time. Honor your feelings, experience them, and release them in a spirit of non-judgment. Rest and rejuvenation. Yes, this is truly highlighted here, because even for you to fully be able to tune in, tap into your intuition, your soul purpose, and being able to differentiate your own emotions from your counterparts, you're going to have to clear your energy. And that can be done by a lot of things: getting enough sleep, going to bed on time, you know, all these different things that you can do, taking walks in nature, spending some quiet time in meditation, reading something that is pleasurable or pleasant to you, and you will begin to manifest your connection back. And this card came out twice, you guys. And this is one of the two twin flame cards in this deck. So this is definitely a twin flame connection. And if you've been seeing 1010, 555, or 333, these angel numbers are very significant for you, signaling big changes coming in your life, a lot of karmic ties ending, a lot of those relational cycles ending, soul lessons being learned, and 333 to kind of bring you back onto the right path of your soul purpose if you feel like you have lost track of that, or if you have kind of lost your way, so to speak. So let's see if any other messages come out here. I feel this deck is kind of going silent. I want to go to the Moonology deck now. This card just flew out. What do you need to release? Exactly. So be mindful of your thinking patterns. Be mindful of what negativity you are harboring within your mind, within your heart, and what you are allowing to overtake your thought process, and release what no longer serves you. If it's bringing you down, let it go. Just literally let it fly out the window. because you don't need to add more stress to your life than you've already got. And ruminating on the past isn't going to help you raise your vibration by any means, and nor is it going to make you a vibrational match for the life that you are trying to create. I feel like many of the divine masculines who are wanting to step forward, and there is also strong Leo energy here, so fire sign energy, doesn't have to be Leo necessarily, but could be. I feel like they are afraid of their ego getting hurt. If they do take that step forward that they are so badly desiring to, they don't quite know where you are at in your life right now. So that is one of the things that's holding them back from actually doing that. But a personal issue reaches resolution. So as this spiritual awakening continues for this divine masculine, he's going to learn a lot of deep soul lessons, as I said earlier. And as those lessons are learned, he's going to grow. His emotional maturity is going to increase. His way of thinking is going to shift into things that are more positive and fulfilling, and that in turn will lead him right back home to his divine feminine counterpart. Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, like I just mentioned, the angel number 1010, that karmic cycles are ending and soul lessons are being learned, and that is being confirmed here by this card. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is extremely positive. And notice the blue colors here on this card, which strongly signal communication. So if your goal is reconciliation, which is most likely that is your short-term goal for now, so that you can achieve the long-term goals of a future together later, you are very close to achieving those goals. Your dreams need a practical plan, though. So just circling back to what I said at the start of this reading, that before reconciliation and reunion can happen, you need to find your purpose. You need to find your happiness and healing within yourself. And that is the only way that your connection is truly going to be fruitful. So that is the practical plan that the universe is kind of orchestrating in the background while you're wondering what on earth is going on. There are a lot of things in the work behind the scenes that we don't, necessarily know of unless you really know how to intuitively tap into those other realms, which most people don't. So you have to have faith, you have to trust that the universe has you back. It has your back, because it truly, truly does. Let's see what other guidance we can get from the Starseed Oracle here really quick. I definitely feel a lot of inner child healing that needs to take place here for a lot of people in the collective. And notice how these cards are flopping back and forth. I feel like these realizations hit, and then some people just kind of might go into denial and be like, I don't want to focus on that right now, or it's too triggering, so they would rather focus on the negative thoughts that they have regarding their connection rather than focus on healing the issue at hand. And of course, that's, we're human, that's normal. We want to avoid what isn't pleasant, but that's part of the work. And spiritual awakening is not by any means an easy process, so definitely give yourself some grace there. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life Expression. Yes, so express yourself with your creativity. If you remember what I said when the Sacral Chakra card came out, there is a lot of creativity in this connection. Both counterparts are creative in their own ways. There's definitely some form of artistic talent and some form of poetic, artistic self-expression. And Spirit is really asking you to utilize those talents and those hobbies that you've been given to, kind of dovetail them into your healing and spiritual awakening process, to find that soul song that you were put on this earth to sing. Longing for home, homesick for the stars, yes. Both counterparts are home for each other. They are strongly longing for each other. And because it's mutual, the universe is magnetically pulling you back towards one another. Just keep the faith. Share your song, frequency of sound, dive deep. Yes, share your soul song with the world. That's what you're here for. Always remember that these connections have a higher purpose. It's not just a love story. There is something you were put on this earth to do, and you were put on this earth to do it together, which is why you both incarnated at the same time. So this doesn't always happen with twin flames. Sometimes one counterpart incarnates and the other person just, stays back and kind of guides and helps their counterpart through. But the fact that you are both incarnate on earth at the same time means that there is a destiny to this partnership, and there is a higher purpose here. Messenger, serious energy, bring harmony and balance. Yes, you have to balance the energies within yourself first in order to balance them within your connection. Because always remember, true twin flame connections are mirrored. If you balance your energies, you are automatically triggering your counterpart's energies into balance. So the more you work on yourself and your own healing, they're going to heal. Like we discovered at the beginning of this reading, that there is a strong need for root chakra healing, for them to gain the strength to walk away from addictions, codependencies, bonds, and karmic ties that are no longer serving them. So Divine Feminine, if you work on also strengthening your root chakra in your energy body and giving yourself stability and that foundation energetically, emotionally, your counterpart is truly, truly going to be helped in doing the same. And some ways you can do that are, practicing being assertive, practicing giving your needs value, things that just help you stand stronger as an individual. This is truly going to help your counterpart too. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yes, just like I said, the universe is magnetically pulling you guys together because the energetic attraction is so strong. It's happening. It's just happening behind the scenes. So keep the faith. Called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. If this isn't synchronicity, I don't know what is. And this is pretty self-explanatory. Yes, you have a gift. You have a song. Step up. Show the world. This is what Spirit is pretty much like shouting at the top of its lungs. So find your gifts, because the world needs you. And the world needs your gifts. So I'm going to pull maybe one card here from the Lover's Oracle, or two, and we're going to close out this reading. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This is beautiful. It's from your counterpart, and you are being reminded by their higher self that energetically you're always together. There is no severing this connection. Even if one of the counterparts were to become deceased in the 3D physical, this connection would still not be broken. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Yes, there are new beginnings on the horizon, and that's been coming throughout this entire reading. So find your passion, live it, and you will magnetically attract your reunion. I hope this helped, guys. I know this is a very short reading compared to what I normally do, but it's just about all I've got the strength for now. So I hope you enjoy it. I will definitely post the link to my Instagram page once the video is uploaded, and I hope you all enjoy this. If you're not already, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I will leave my IDs in the video description box. That is where you can book your readings and your card pulls with me anytime. Just DM me to book. And yeah, I hope to see you all there. Also, be sure and like this video. Double check to make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because by taking these two actions, I'm actually able to pick up on your energy a little bit easier and channel messages that are more specific for you. You're energetically signaling your presence here to me, and you're also letting Spirit know that you're open and receptive to receiving whatever messages or guidance might come through in these readings when you take these two actions. So be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you in the next reading video. Take care.